session, we are going to be talking about Jain Elibrary project. We will be providing you an overview of what Jain Elibrary website portal is and give you a live demo about the same as well. So just to start with, wanted to review what we will be reviewing and covering in today's session. We first will go through key team members' introduction of JAINA Education Committee members. We will also then provide you a little bit of a history and the purpose why the Jain Elibrary started, where we are on a present day with the eLibrary. Then we will provide you the eLibrary demo, website walkthrough, and introduction of some key features and functionalities. We will also provide you some enhanced search capabilities and available resources so that you guys become aware of what is available on eLibrary and make use of that. We will also talk about some of the other details about some of the other projects that are run and led by JAINA Education Committee as well. And finally, we will also provide you contact us information for any type of issues or feedback or anything that you have and how you can best reach us. Okay, so with that, go to the next. So the key team members who are involved in this, the eLibrary and JAINA Education Committee is led by Virendra Shah. He's the president. Pravin Shah, you know him very well. He's the vice president. Ramesh Bhai Doshi, the vice president as well. And it has been the website, eLibrary website itself has been supported in the back-end technology of that and the scanning of the literature and everything by two of the Indian team members. Saket Singhi, he's providing the website design and support. And Sudesh Shah, he majorly looks over the book scanning and the shipping. I also wanted to introduce Raj Salecha. He's also on the call. He's the technology director and has been involved with eLibrary website and has been supporting many of the projects related to eLibrary for last 6 years with Pravin Uncle. I have joined in the team recently as well. My name is Shruti Doshi, and I will be supporting the enhancement and the user support for the eLibrary. We have the other team members who have been leading some of the other efforts for JAINA Education Committee. Pratiksha Shah, she's the frequently asked question blog director, where we post on a bi-weekly and a monthly basis all different questions related to Jainism. Sejal Shah, you're very well versed with her as well. She supports and runs this JAINA coaching workshops and provides all the sessions on YouTube to make it available for later reference as well. Shweta Daftari, she is the JAINA Academic Board Director, and she runs the JAB-related activities along with the JAB volunteer team. Anish Visaria, he is our Innovation Director and is a young team member of JAINA Education Committee, and he has recently launched the Jainism, the JAINA Quantum, which is the advanced enhanced search functionality. We will talk about that a little later as well. And last but not the least, Kailash Mutta, he is managing the database for the eLibrary. I may have missed some of them. My apologies if I have missed any big names or the key members who are involved in our volunteer team. This is all volunteer-based projects, and wanted to talk a little bit about the history of JAINA eLibrary and what are we doing with the library? What is the main intention behind it? So JAINA eLibrary is, as you know, is a portal, is a website of a digital online library that mainly has a main purpose and aim to provide free access to all significant Jainism literature to scholars and to the knowledge seekers or readers across the globe. It is a very unique project, one of the very first kind that was initiated about 11 years ago by JAINA International Education Committee in cooperation with Shri Mahavir Aradhana Kendra in Koba, Ahmedabad, and also Shri Prachya Vidyapith, Sajapur, India. The main goal for this initiative was and is to protect and preserve ancient Jain scripture and literature, to have all significant Jain literature converted electronically into e-books in a PDF or a Word formatted files, and all into other electronic media like audio files, MP3 files, and make it easily available and accessible to all the readers who are interested in learning more about Jain religion and its philosophy. So website provides the wealth of knowledge at readers' fingertips with enhanced and advanced search capabilities as well. And this unique online portal allows us to serve a large Jain community through this website across the globe today. And also it will we hope it will continue to serve our future generation as well. Why are we doing this? So we know that existing archives of Jain literature is mostly in physical papers, and they have its own, that itself has its own many of its own shortcomings. Many of Jainism literature is still, it is in existence, but it is still very rare. If it is available, it is only accessible to small population of scholars or collectors. If it is available, mainly it is available in a specific geographic locations and not globally in a different countries if you're living outside of India or even within India in a specific different cities. Ancient languages like Prakrit and Ardhamagadi are almost lost. And knowledge seekers who are looking for some specific knowledge on a specific topic are almost at loss because it's very hard with no search capability. It's very hard to go through them or go through any specific topic of these resources and search through the information that they're looking for. And the main other concern would be that if there is any single wanton act of destruction that happens, if all this literature is in a physical format, it can destroy the entire line of heritage. So with that whole idea came in to make it digital, make it available so that it does not get lost and it becomes available easily to everybody, all the readers. Wanted to kind of give you more information about what the eLibrary website has. It predominantly is, all the literature is predominantly is available in Indian languages. It consists of various articles of philosophy, history, arts, traditional medicine, Jyotishka, mantra, rituals, and many more other topics. The eLibrary website has a huge collection, online collection of Jain scriptures, manuscripts, dictionary, encyclopedias, and various articles and magazines of today's time as well as the ancient ones. It has an ancient and contemporary Jain books in English, Hindi, Gujarati, and many other languages. It also contains all the literature from various Jain sects like Svetambar Agams, Digambar Shastras, 4 Anuyogs, commentary literature like Tika and Churni, Prakrit and Sanskrit literature, and ancient and modern literature representing all other aspects of Jainism. So in addition to that, this website also is a great source and it provides a lot of Jain educational material for Jaina Päthashälä or a Sunday school that runs all over in North America's Jain centers. And so another advantage of this is that while the readers discover the richness and spirituality of our ancient Jain tradition, on the other hand, it also helps the authors and publishers to reach a whole new audience globally. All the books and literature published on this website have obtained permission from authors and publishers for individual, private, and non-commercial use only, and that's how it's been published here. So where are we today? We have, in past 11 years, we have total registered users of 64,000 plus. We have readers and readers coming in and interacting, downloading, and getting information from the website all over the globe for about 164 different countries. We have collected and uploaded total books and articles of about 27,000 plus. That makes up of total pages of literature about 40 lakhs or 4 million pages. So far, we've had total visits of 2.5 million or 25 plus lakhs, and the total downloads of different variety of books and articles and agams has been, or different kinds of literature has been 10 lakh plus, 1 million plus. So that's really fantastic and very encouraging to see that it's reaching such a wide audience across the globe and serving our community in such a great way. What do we have by numbers? So like just quick summary of what we have, just a quick metrics on this. We have about 18,000 of different variety of books, 7,000, almost 7,800 articles. Magazines and souvenirs are about 3,450. We have about 246 different types of Jain dictionaries, 518 manuscripts, 226 catalog of manuscripts, about 1,134 audio files, and we also have 181 different artifacts, books, and presentations that are being utilized actively by our Pathshala centers. This literature and scriptures are mostly in English, Hindi, and Gujarati, Prakrit and Sanskrit language as well. But we also have literature in about 26 different languages like Italian, Portuguese, Kannada, and all. So you might be able to find some of the literature that you're looking for in a different language as well. With that being said, we also want to thank and let you guys and also make everybody, the audience, aware of that we have been working with our advisors and supporters all throughout this last 1 decade. Mostly, we've worked with all the acharyas and monks from various sects like Swetambar, Thanakwasi, Digambar, Terapanthi, Srimad, Kanchi Sangh, Dada Bhagwan, Virayatan, and others. Professors and teachers from very well-known universities like Vidyapits and schools of theology we have been collaborating with them as well. We've also been collaborating very closely with learned dignitaries and scholars, authors of various Jain books, and we've been supported thoroughly by the trustees and leaders of Jain Tirth and centers, Jaina, YJA, and YJP organizations in North America as well. With that, let's go into our Jain eLibrary website and into the demo of the website. What we will do is walk you through menu options, also walk you through how you can go in and do the shopping of the books that are available, the Pathshala books and some of the special book sales. How do you sign up if you are an existing user, or how do you how do you sign up if you're a new user, or how do you log in if you're an existing user? We'll also walk through some of the search functionalities and different categories or different ways of doing the search. How do you, once you search for a specific article or book or audio file that you're looking for, how do you go about downloading it? What different variety of other quick links that we have available to make the resources more useful and accessible to you. And then we will provide you some tips and tricks to search as well. Okay, are you still able to see my screen, Sejal?
Yes.
The Jain eLibrary, right? Okay. Wonderful. Okay. All right. So here is, I was already logged in, so I just logged out. I'm going to show in here. First, this is the home page of jainelibrary.org. That's the website URL. When you go into home, it will take you. This is the home front page. This on the first, I'll just walk you through the quick links on the top.
Shruti, can you enlarge it if possible?
How would I? Oh yeah. Okay. Is it better, or should I do more?
Yeah. Yes. This is fine. This is perfect.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So yeah, do let me know. Okay, how it is visible. Okay. So about us, this provides you the history of how the JAINA Library started. If you're interested in knowing about it, if you're interested in knowing who are the current committee members or the ex-committee members, just to know who are involved in this project, and if you want to reach out to them specifically for any questions or concerns you have, or if you want to be part of the voluntary team and want to serve the community at large. This link gives you a contact us information of if you have any questions or if you want to reach out to us for any other reason. This is where you can find the information, or you can always feel free to reach out to us at an email ID of contact at jainelibrary.org, and it's supported by Raj, and we will be getting back to you. This is a quick link of donation if you are here, and if you want to do any kind of donation towards the education or towards the library fund, this is the place where you can provide the donation request. So this link provides an opportunity for any readers or any publishers or an author to provide a new book request. So if let's say you're looking for a specific book and you don't find them on the e-library, either you can first contact us and see if we already have that in our database. If not, you can submit a new book request or a book upload request, along with sending us the book itself if you have that available, if we have received the permission to publish it online. If you have any feedback, we're always looking for users users who are using the website to learn from them, how they find the website, and how we can better change it or enhance it further to make it more useful for them. So please do reach out to us with the feedback that you have. This is the main page where you can do the login and registration. And if you are interested, or if you have any other members who are looking for getting subscription to the mail list, where the information that goes out via email, please do subscribe and put your email address into it, and you will get all the notification, all the message communication coming from us. So so these are the quick links on the top. What I'll do is, before logging in, I actually want to show you how to shop for the books. So we have two types of books that we sell. One is the education book for Päthashälä, and the other one is the special book sale that we have. Okay, the special book sale is specifically the books that we have either acquired by the publisher or by the authors, and we have them in a specific quantity, and we are just selling them out till it lasts. Once the books are completed, or once we are out of the stock, then it's out of the stock. But that's we sometimes do get special books from the publisher or from the authors, and we do keep them out for a sale. So do look out for this section if you're interested in knowing what we have in our list. But for the important thing is, for shopping for any books, you do not need to log in or register. However, it's always better to log in and register so you can stay in your history. But let's go in. There are 3 different ways you can order. If you are in USA, within USA, and shopping for shipping address within USA, this is the first link. If you are in India and shopping for the books, use the second link. If you are ordering from any other countries, use the third link. Okay, so I'm going to use my email address. I'm going to go in, continue. This is my address. I'm just going to put this in 123 BC Drive, for example. And this is, let's say, for example, my permanent address, my zip code, and everything else. I'm going to say that it's the same as a shipping address. I continue, and it takes me to the next page. Oh, I have to select the country and enter it here, and then it continues. Okay, so in here, it gives me a list of all available Jain Päthashälä books, and it also allows me to see if there is any particular book that is out of stock. If there is any book that is out of stock and you do want to purchase them, do reach out to us at contact@jainelibrary.org, and we will see how we can make that available to you. So once let's say, for example, I'll go and purchase the book, one here. And this one. So you can see I have made the purchase of 3 different books, and I'm going to be now I'm going to I get my total right here, my shipping that's going to cost me, and what my grand total is going to be. I go to checkout. It gives me my address, all the information. I verify that. I look at my shopping cart again. If I want to make any contribution, I will do that, and then I'll hit next. And this is the same website as what you would do for any other online shopping. So you're well versed with that. I'm not going to probably go through the whole process. So going back here. So that's the process that we have. In addition to the shopping book, I also wanted to kind of let you guys know that because of the pandemic and the situation that's going on right now, a lot of Jain centers are closed, and we don't have the Päthashälä running in person where parents and kids were given the books, maybe even from the centers directly. So we have 50% off books sale going on. So if there is any book that you're interested, they all are at 50% discount. And if you do need the books, or if you want to distribute them anywhere else, and if you are not able to afford it, please do let us know. And we'll make sure that we make it available through any other form of financing, okay? Just wanted to quickly walk through the special books. Again, the same thing. I'm going to provide my email address, go in. Okay, and these are the 6 different types of special books that are available right now for sale. And you can see the available quantity as well, and you can order it if you're interested. Okay. All right, so we went through the shopping part of it. Let's go through the login and registration. So if I'm a new user, I will go and click here and provide all the information that it's asking for, agree to the privacy policy and the terms of the Jain Elibrary website, and register. And then you're good to go. If I am an existing member, then I'll go in, register myself, and go for that. I agree. I can also say, remember me, so I do not have to worry about this next time. It'll remember my password. Okay, so now you can see, before it was a generic website, now it has a personalized addressing to me. Welcome, Shruti Doshi. And it's the same home front that it brings me to. Okay. All right, so I wanted to quickly walk through some of the quick links that we have available here. The first thing we have in the center that we always make it available and easy for everybody to access is the Paryushan books, because these are the books that are mostly used by most of our readers and visitors who are coming in. So if you are looking for accessing any extra Paryushan books, click here and you will get all Paryushan activities or Paryushan literature related books, English Pratikaman, Gujarati Pratikaman. You'll also get a lot of different audio files here as well, everything to do with Paryushan related activities. So you'll see variety of all the 87 entries, 87 different types of artifacts are available here. So going through the one on the left side, we went through the buying of the JAINA Education book. This is the list of JAINA Education books. If you want to go through the books and browse through them, or if you want to browse through them and download them. So let's say you don't want to buy a physical copy of it and you want to download them, all of this education material is available to you at free, no cost to download. So you can see all these educational books here are going to be available to you, a variety of all the books with the serial number, with the topic, the title, and who the authors are. It's going to be available to you. Let me also talk to you guys about the table that you see here and what each of the columns mean. So the first column is serial number. So this is another way of looking and searching for a specific book if you're given a serial number. Book name and the author are pretty straightforward. This TOC stands for table of content. Okay, so many times users do get confused with when you see a Word document or a PDF document and you think that, oh, this is the book and I'll just, because I see the first one, I'll go and download it. This is not going to give you a full book download. It is only going to download a table of content, the first few pages of the book, to give you an idea of what that book contains and what the details are available in that book. So if you're interested further and if you want to download the book, then you would go to this this next column. So standard file download, it's then lower volume downloads, lower byte downloads, and the high definition would be in this category. So not all of the books are going to be in high definition or high resolution. Most of them are going to be in standard, and some of them where it's available is going to be high resolution PDF files or the Word files. You will also see the difference here. Just to kind of differentiate and not be confused, you'll see the table of content PDF files are always going to have less number of pages. Like here it's 2-page or it's about 12 pages and so forth. And then downloads, these ones are going to have have much more pages or the full book count. It also gives you, sometimes if you're interested in knowing which ones are the popular book or which ones are most downloaded books and you're interested in kind of learning more about this book, you can see it provides your download count here quickly to see which books are being downloaded the most. You can also do ascending and descending order if you are looking for a specific author or a specific name of book, starting from up or down of ascending and descending order. It allows you to do the search that way as well. Right, going back, so these are the e-library books. All of the books that are available, we have a quick link provided here based on some of the languages. So if you're looking for all the Hindi books, here's a quick link available to you. Looking for Gujarati or English books, here is the link available for you. Same way, interfaith books, ritual books. If you're looking for any specific dictionary, you have quick links available here, so you don't have to go through search. You can click here and you will have access to all the dictionaries available on our website. You will have all the Smriti Granth, for example, available on our site if you click onto this link. So these are all quick searches available to you, provided to you as a quick link. Same thing for Jain magazines. We'll have magazines from Canada, India, USA magazines, and UK magazines from all 4 different countries. We have manuscripts and catalogs of the manuscripts available to you here as a quick link access. All Hindi, Gujarati, and English articles and other languages articles are also available to you as a quick link here. If you're looking for any audio or video files for a pratikaman or a specific sutra, or how to perform a puja or any katha geet, or any lectures by Osho Rajneesh or Srimad Rajchandra, you will get the audio files, most of the audio files here. If you are looking for all of the audio files, click on the first link and you'll get access to all of the audio files. It's again the same thing that we looked up here. You have a quick link available here as well if you want to do any new book request, if you are looking for any particular Jain publisher's catalog, or if you're looking for Jain centers information. So this is another useful link for you as well. If you are, or if you move to a different city, or if you're new to the area, or if you just want to know which North American what are all the Jain centers available in North America, you will get to have a complete list of that available here as well. Jain Education book and some of the Tirth images, if you're looking for that for any kind of presentation, or if you want to show that to your kids, you will have those information available here as well in Jain images section. Going on to the right side, so this is where we have all the Agam commentaries and Churni, Tika, and all different types of information available to you at your fingertips. So click on it and you'll get all the information that you're looking for, all the Agams and all the different prominent scholars who have written or ancient scholars who have written any Churni or Tika on our Agams. These are the Swetambar Agam links. All the Agams or any specific Agam related link, you'll get them. For example, I'll just click on this. Okay, and you can see there are 14 entries and all the Agams have become available to me. And again, I would do the same thing. Look at this as a table of content. If I'm looking for a standard file, I'll download this. If I'm looking for a higher resolution file, I'll be looking for this column, the HR PDF other. Okay. So you'll see a lot of variety of, go through the links, you'll see a lot of information available here. We have Digambar literature available in detail, all of the Agams and key prominent ancient literature available to you at your access. We have interfaith artifacts and some of the books available here as well for your reference. What are the Jain conducts and vows, which are the Mahavratas and Anuvratas and related details? You have them all available easily at your for your access here. Again, same thing, just quick reference here on the right side that we have provided as well. All the education material, Päthashälä material, reference material, any different kinds of presentations, articles, different types of games that we play in Päthashälä centers, all of that is available to you over here as well. Jain food and clothing. So if you're interested in knowing about what are the specific food and clothing that that Jain philosophy talks about, what does vegetarianism mean, what veganism means, all of that information and related articles, you'll find them in this section. Jain history and history before Mahavira, history after Mahavira, any other type of history. So any historical related literature, if you're looking for that specifically, you will look here. All the philosophical and the main Jain philosophy related information is going to be found here. The basic concepts, the 6 substances, 9 tattvas, karma, anekantvad, gunasthanak related details, all of that is going to be found here under Jain philosophy section. The rituals also provides you a lot of details about Shwetambar rituals, Digambar rituals, Sthanakvasi, Terapanthi rituals, all different access to stotra, mantra, and puja, and other sect rituals as well. So you'll find a lot of materials. We have it covered for all different sects. So it's a non-sectarian website, and you'll find materials for all different sects wherever you, within whichever Jain community you're coming from. This is a new link that we have. This is a Q&A blog, Jainism Says. That blog has started since last year. This is where it provides you it provides you a lot of answers to the current generation and future generation asks. In today's generation, what are the relevant questions that we have? We have tried to answer them. I'm not going to talk much about that right now because Raj is going to cover it in the other project section. But this is where you can have a quick access to it. And if you want to go to that blog site, you can go through it. If you're looking for any specific other sect literature, like, for example, Srimad Rajchandra or Kanji Swami or Dada Bhagwan, you'll find the literature of that for those sects available here as well. Looking for information about Paryushan, Dashlakshana, Maun Ekadasi, Deepavali, or any other religious days, look for that information here or any related articles, books in this section. If you're looking for any popular authors, or selected authors whose books, we have a complete set of their books, you can go and quickly look for that and see if the particular author's book that you're looking for, if it's available here at a quick access for you, and you don't have to go further to look for it in a search. This talks about any special literature that we have available, like Tattva Sutra or Patamanu Yoga or any other special literature. This comes in the special literature category. This category of story and biography provides stories and biography of the Tirthankaras, Mahavir Swami, Acharyas, Jain legends, monks and nuns, any pious women, any moral stories, or even stories that you can tell your children, any other stories. So this is a great source of story and biography if you're looking for that level of that kind of information. And this is what we were talking about. Like, it also provides a lot of information and key sourced material, any unique, what we as a team found or scholars found good subjects that we wanted to cover and provide and make it available, accessible to you. We put them in a unique subject category. So they are not specifically related to Jainism, but good to have, good to know. For example, meditation or morality or Mantra Tantra, Jyotish, Ayurveda, astrology. So you'll see there are different types of topics and subject-related articles and literature available here as well. This is just a quick view of what we were talking about our metrics of how many registered users, how many books and articles we have, and all that quick information. While we are so this is the top of the website. While we are at the bottom of it, let me also introduce you to other places where we have other social media presence as well. So you can follow us on Facebook and like us on our Facebook page, and you will get all the updates that we provide on Facebook as well. We do post many times good books, good articles, or any other key updates coming in, key activities that are coming in on through JAINA Education Committee. You will always follow us and be updated about that. This is for Twitter. we have a Twitter account, and you can follow us there as well. On a daily basis, we do publish good messages over there, so it's a good way to start your day. Okay. All right. With that, what I'm going to do is provide you some search functionalities and showcase some of the quick functionality of how you can search. So the first thing you can do is, let's say, for example, I'm going to do Gujarati because I'm looking for Gujarati books. You can do Hindi books, and I'll do search for all. So it gives me about 10,671 entries. A lot of Gujarati books, as you can see, right? So the other interesting thing is, now that you're here in Gujarati book, so you're specifically looking for Gujarati book, within Gujarati book, if you're looking for a specific topic, so I'm looking for, say, Anekant. Okay, I'm looking for all the books related to Anekant. So it filters it down to 17 entries. So any book that has Anekant in the title, it will go through that. If I'm looking for any specific author, if I'm looking for any specific title, I can always go through that as well and look for that particular title within Gujarati. So that's another great way of searching. Okay, so going back here, we'll do a search by title. Let's say, for example, I'm looking for a Samaisar book. I'll just go Samaisar and I'll say search by title. As you can see, it gives me 54 entries, and all of the Samaisar related articles, books are available to me. And I can walk through that and see which one I'm looking for and download that. If I'm looking for a specific author, I'll go looking for Hemachandra Charyaji, say, for example. Maybe I did not search for it right.
Yeah, it's Hemachandra.
Yes, exactly. So if you don't find, just look for, this is another thing that we have as a project. We are trying to modify and enhance our search terms. But if you're not, just look for it and quickly update or see if your spelling is not right or see there is any mistake that we've done, that you've done in the spelling, and search again. Try again without giving up on us not having that article or the books that you're looking for. Mostly you will find that we have it. So as you can see here, all Hemachandra Acharyaji's books are available to me to go through, and I can search for which specific books I'm looking for. Or if I know the title of the book, I can always search again here and narrow down my list further. Okay. So the next thing I wanted to also show you is the Elasticsearch. So for example, if I'm looking for Dheeraj Lal Panditji, Dheeraj Lalji's the books, and I don't know how. Sometimes it goes by Dheeraj Lal, sometimes it goes by D. Mehta. I don't know how it's going to be written. So I'm going to do like this, Dheeraj percentage Mehta. So what it does when you do percentage here, and then I'm going to search by author. So it's going to provide me anything that has Dheeraj and Mehta, and in between it could be anything else. It is going to provide me a list of all the books, all the articles available with that name. So as you can see, we have found 56 entries with all different combinations of name that could have been there. Okay. The other thing we have is, let's say if I'm looking for a specific term. So if I'm going for Mahavir and I wanted to search about Mahavir Bhagwan's name by a keyword or something like that. As you can see, it's going to look for not only Mahavir, but if there are any books that has this Mahavir name or Vardhaman, even, let's say, for example, it's going to pull up all the information and books with all these names available in those articles or books. So that's another functionality that we have made available here for you guys. Same thing for Adinath, and I'll say search by keyword, and it goes there. As you can see, if I say Adinath, it's also going to pull up all the articles or books that has the mention of Rishabh in there as well. Okay. If I wanted to look for any specific category, so if I'm looking for, let's say, Ahimsa related information or every book that is related to that, I would just say Ahimsa and I'll search by category. If I'm looking for rituals, I'll just put rituals and search by categories. And as you can see, there are all 73 articles that has Ahimsa related information in there, or it are written on the topic of Ahimsa, and you'll have them all available to you to search through. Okay. So these are some of the key functionalities that I wanted to showcase to you guys. I hope if you guys do have any questions, I'm going to pass it on to Raj, and he's going to walk through any of the other quick tips or tricks that I might have missed. He's very well versed with the website. I'm going to pass it on to him. But if you have any specific questions on how to download or any, if you've done anything on the website, if you interacted with the website, and if you're facing any issue, please do let us know in the chat window. And once the presentation is at the end, we will go through all the questions that you have and try to address them. Okay, passing it on to you, Raj. Hey, Raj, can you hear us?
Oh, sorry, I was speaking on mute. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Perils of working from home. Okay, sorry for that. So thank you for showing all the things that we were discussing about. Please also keep on sending your questions or anything on the text message, and we will address them. So search items, I would just add two more things to it. One, that we have two ways of search capability. Is called one, when you search for Adinath, you're getting Mahavir and Mahavir with two words combination, right? So we call that as synonym. So any word would have a synonym text to it, and that is evolving. So as and when we see what people are searching for, we will keep on updating that. Right? And the second one is misspelling. So certain words are prone to misspelling, like Mahavir. Sometime Mahavira also is a way how it has been used, right? So we have multiple possible words that are spelled in different ways. So we take care of that in misspelled, and that is also evolving, and we keep on updating that table as and when people search about it. So another thing that we found, that a lot of people ask for dictionaries. We have that dictionaries available, and you can always see, download and share it. Dictionary doesn't mean just one language to another. It also interprets how our old our literature has been converted from Prakrit to Sanskrit, or Ardh to Sanskrit. So those conversion tactics, how each sentence or each sutra was converted to the way that we have it in today's Sanskrit literature or stuff like that. So let me show you one more thing. Okay. Is it website is big enough, or need to reduce size or something? Can you see the website? I take that as yes. Okay. So
Yes.
we have okay. So we have the special section of dictionaries. I would recommend people who are starting to learn or who wants to understand how things have been. So dictionaries are a good way to even start reading about how it has been evolving, and people or scholars have been using it a lot. And we have very rare literature which is probably not accessible to a lot of people or general population, and certain literature that requires a proper approval to get it. So we were fortunate enough with the help of Pravin K and other scholars to get them and scan it and put it online for everybody. So, okay. Now, other than this, we have certain more projects that we work on, and I would like to tell you about them. Projects. So one couple of them was already touched upon by Shrutiji, Pathshala book sales, which we have for all Pathshala students. Initially, it was started with the intention of providing the Pathshala books to the North American Pathshala students, but we have seen that a lot of people across the world are now buying it. And because we have consistently kept it updated with proper spelling, proper way of how the English speaking kids speak and understand the language. So we have been upgrading on that part. Jain Elibrary, you already saw that it's a search engine. We have a blog which was showed. We have a Jain Quantum, our recent new project. It's also a search engine, but as of today, when on Jain Library, you can search through the metadata, which means you can search through title of the book, author of the book, publisher of the book, the date it was published. But with Quantum, we can search through the content of the books. So if you search for same word, Mahavir, Adinath, or Anekantvad, Samaisar, and that word appears as a part of some paragraph or some sentence in the book, it will show up. As of now, we have around 3,000 books, English books only, that have been indexed for that search, and it's available to everyone. It's as simple as Google, and you every person who has been using it, we have received very good feedback about it. We also have WebEx workshop that happens every week, twice. One at India timing and one at US timings, but everybody is invited to join them. I believe there is already a group also who continuously or every week joins them at particular time, and we send out emails also if anyone else is interested. We will also have a proper information that on our web page so that everybody can refer to it or want to join it, they can join it. Any workshop that has happened in the past and people want to look at it, we have a YouTube channel for that, and they can reference it and view it as and when they want to. We have Jain Academic Ball. This is a competitive Jeopardy style high intense quiz for Pathshala students. We have this as a committee under Jaina, which is like under which we have around 120, not 100, around 500 plus students who participate, but eventually 120 who gets to that quiz competition, and then final teams win the trophies and stuff. So JAB competition happens every Jaina convention, every YJP convention, and in a certain form at YJA convention also. As mentioned earlier, we also have Facebook and Twitter, which we will go through. So where are we on all of these websites? So you already saw that we are around 64,000 plus readers on eLibrary. So at a face value, it looks like, okay, 64,000 is not a very big number, but having people continuously coming back for additional reading documents is pretty much good. So we have on an average around 100 to 200 people visiting on a daily basis, downloading on a daily basis, which is phenomenal. On the blog is the one that we said about that's a conversational stuff, and let me go through each one of them. So this is the Jainism blog. The website is jainismsays.blogspot.com, and you can also go through from our website. Each these questions or queries are raised or asked by the young generation in North America, and we try to analyze that, we try to answer it, and they are open to comments. So people would comment on it, and we reply on those comments too. So it's a kind of a interactive medium where people we pick up a topic, we analyze it, and then multiple participant can add to the stuff. And we have a very good run with this. Approximate around 100,000 plus people have viewed it. We have around approximate 500 to 700 comments. of 22 questions that we have answered till now. And we have received very rave reviews of how this blog has been running, and Shruti Ben has been part of this team along with Pratiksha Ben, who's also leading it. Okay. So second, this is about the Jain Quantum. The website is jainqq.org. As I mentioned, you can start searching here, and all our English
Jain
literature.
Quantum?
Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm audio on.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this is Jain Quantum. Yeah, that's the question. You can continue, Raj.
Okay. So this website is also live. It's been there for a month now, and we will continue to update more and more literature here, which will be indexed. We have used very definitive machine learning and stuff, which will OCR the content, which will convert the text, and you are able to search based on that. It's just not one simple way of. Let me show that part also. So website one. So now if I search here something, let me say some yug, right? So you instantly see all the book which will contain this text, and it's not just that it will be searching on the exact word. It will also do some calculation which will tell you it can be samyak also, and other combination of word which it could have. So somewhere it will have samyak darshana, samyak charitra, samyak drishti, and samyak drishti grunasthana. So anything that has that word, even if it is part of the word, it will be out in the open. So when you click on it, it will exactly tell you on which book, which is Tattvat Sutra, on which book, where it is, and page number 236 of this page, you'll see here Samyak. And then all of this text is also available in a text format. So people, if they are searching for something and they would like to copy it, you just copy this to wherever you want to. And if you are interested to download this book, you can directly click on this download file, which will bring you back to our Jain Library, same page which the book is being referenced to. So it took a lot of time, but we are happy that this has seen the day of light. And our future idea is to include the other languages also. Let's see how it goes. But as of now, we have around 3,000 plus books on this Jain Quantum website. So going further. So JAB is one of our competitive quiz competition that we have. It's also on our website JAB. We have a virtual game next week where two teams, Chicago and Houston, will play. Everybody is invited to watch on YouTube. There's a link here on the website. It's a competition game. Most of these questions that we have for them are so intense and technical in nature that sometimes a lot of adults couldn't even answer it, which young kids can. And I would highly recommend anyone who's interested or would like to see it, please join this video. This is the JAB that we are planning to conduct in our JAINA Convention 2021 virtually. Normally we would have it every physically at all JAINA Convention, but because this time it's virtual, we'll have it online. And there is a mock game that's going to happen on 27th. So most welcome. Okay. So next one is about what I want to show is about the Facebook. As Shruti mentioned, we occasionally post updates on the Facebook. The idea was just to promote the website, nothing fancy here. We want to keep it available so that people who are on Facebook knows that we exist and they can reach out to us through this medium as well. We have around 10,000 people who follow us there. We keep on updating on the important days, important updates of websites or books and everything. And we have Twitter. So Twitter have been a great resource for us to spread the message on a daily basis. As you see here, we have this daily tweets that goes out every day. Those tweets are in English and from the literature that we have. And in a single 140 to 280 or characters, we try to take 1 point a day, discuss it through, and people will check and view through it. We have received a lot of comments through here also, and we keep on updating that. This is the workshop YouTube channel. It's just on YouTube. You can go and see Jain Workshop USA, and you'll see all the workshop that has happened till date. Most of them are by lectures, as well as if there is any follow-up questions in those lectures, they have been separated. So it's been quite an effort here, and we would recommend highly to go here and review the questions. A lot of questions are from the English speaking young generation in US. So it would link with what our understanding is here in America. So I think that's all from my side. If you have any questions, we are ready to take now, and we'll continue with that.
Yeah, please feel free to write your questions in the chat window. We're looking through the questions. So Raj, there is one question. I think most of the other ones we have answered. A couple of them I can tell you. So one is there's Mr. Nitin Doshi from Melbourne, Australia. He's asking, they face a couple of issues when where not all of the PDF files are searchable. And also, remember you had shown how to download an Excel list. If you can show, he was saying that he was facing some error downloading or opening that spreadsheet.
So I understand we are using kind of a old technology here, but the way that we do not have a fancy website here, and we are okay with it because the core requirement is to provide the books freely and easily accessible. So with that, now about the search and stuff, right? So let me search about Prabuddha. I search by all. That was not the one. I think we had Prabuddha Jivan. Okay. So as you see, we have around 743 entries, and you can say export result, right? So that was the question, right? You just click on it.
Yes.
And you can say which title you want. What are my
So
author?
here you can, you can select which fields you want to download or export as a result.
Yeah, and then you export it. It will download immediately as a CSV file. So wait for it, and it's here. So now if I click on it, just a minute, my Excel is a bit slow here. And you can see here. So it will tell you what you searched for, how many search items you got, and what are the titles and everything. So the fields that I wanted to download, right? And when you just selected author, we also give you option. It also comes with editor, translator, or original sutra author and everything. So
Raj and Shruti, this is Nitin Doshi from Melbourne. My question was around once I download the PDF, and then within the PDF, when I search, some books are not weak. I can't search based on any specific words, the book itself.
yeah, so most of our books. So if you understand the way we have been working, right? We have received a lot of books, and all our historical book were scanned. They were not OCR'd in earlier phase. We have OCR'd it now. So search, not all of the books can be searchable. There can be certain books that have been coming to text format that will be searchable.
Right.
And most English books now are OCR'd, and we are in process of uploading that here. It will take some time. We have done that on our Quantum website, where you can just search for the word and it by the book also. So if you know which book you are looking for, you can go to that Quantum website, search, put that book there, and in that book you can search for the word also.
Thank you. I mean, my question around Excel was I downloaded, let's say, the list of books from using Excel format. And once it's successfully downloaded, I'm not able to open that Excel at all. It gives me an error.
I can't
I
say
mean,
why,
you don't have to
but
solve
I
it
just
now,
opened
but
it here, Excel
Yeah.
file, right?
no,
And
no. I looked at the list of books which are in your library, the complete
okay,
list,
okay,
and that is one Excel that I tried, and I could not open that file.
okay. I would take this on one-on-one. You can
Okay.
send me an email, and we can check through it why and what's happening with that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you take that the 254. Oh, sorry. Okay. No, sorry. The serial number is 13. If you take that Excel file,
Oh, this one. Okay.
yeah.
Jane. Okay. 27 July 20. Okay. Let me check with that
Okay.
once we are through with this. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, and I really
Yeah.
appreciate the all the efforts. I know Pravin Bhai well, and
Sure, sure.
I
Let's take up
from
some
a
other
field.
questions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I have
The
one
other
quick
quick question we had.
if you don't mind. Can you show quickly like where we can find that? You said there was a jab ball
Yeah.
next week, because
Sure.
I lost that.
Okay. On this JAINA education book, we have this academic ball here, or you can just go to that end of website and say small letter jab.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And here is the virtual mock link. You click on it and it will directly to the YouTube, which we have it on in 8 days. So Chicago versus Houston. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So there is another question about how do you search for any particular books for story? If you're looking for a particular item like Jain story or a particular topic itself, how do you search for books for that? I think we had covered that in the past. So you can search, put a name, and then go by category.
So multiple
search
ways,
all.
right? Stories can also be called kathaएं or varta, right? In the language that you are probably looking at. We have tried to categorize the books by the term called story, but a lot of our literature comes in a story format or the poem format or the sutra, or whichever we understand the way, right? So it's difficult to say when you're exactly searching for stories what type of stories you want. I understand when you say about children's book. We have the children's comic book. I believe it's from Diwakar Prakashan, right? And you can search by them. And all of those books from Diwakar Prakashan, I believe, are all comic books kind of format for kids. Chitra Katha, so Diwakar Katha, Navkar, Parashnath. So a lot of these books are available, and you can search with that. There are Jainism is not so straightforward with the way we have the search capability on our internet. We have to work around through a lot of other ways on how we differentiate the uh, aspect. And when you talk about that, we need the Jainism books for kids. We cannot categorize the books that are published by other as okay, this is for children or this is for adult only, right? It's based on the user who want to categorize that. But the books that we publish, the one that we have as a Pathshala books, there we have it as a specifically identified the age and everything, right? So if you go this one, Jaina short summary of all Pathshala books here. This is our table of content. Here I will tell you that which books are for what age group. This is JES 101. I can tell that this is for age 1 to 5 for level 1. So all these level 1 books are being used by our Pathshala here for this age range. And similarly to that, storybooks, we have storybook in Gujarati also, and there is a Hindi in progress also. Similarly for level 2, there is a different age group here again. Level 3 different age, level 4, and then anything above level 4 we all 901 series. So we try to categorize them as much as we can, but it's probably not possible to categorize all the books from all the publishers and authors in the similar way. Hope that answers the question.
Yep.
Okay.
And on the main page, we also have the section for story and biography. In that, we had children's books link as well.
Yes. So on the right hand side, these links are a new feature to our JAINA library. They may not have everything at the same time, but we will try to keep this
We are the
updated.
update.
Yeah, we will update this as and when we get it. So you'll see added just 2 of them right now, but it's not like that we only have 2. We will have more. But idea was that we will identify each one and try to put as much as we possible, and that's all again dependent on the volunteers that we have, right? So once we get that part, we'll categorize it accordingly to what we have here. Okay.
Yep, these are the main questions we had. So we wanted to thank you all for participating, for joining us. Do spread the word with community and friends that you do know to make use of such a great wealth of resource that we have available online, very easily accessible. And we also wanted to let you know, so if there is anyone within your family or yourself, if you guys are interested or are looking to join in our volunteer team, please do reach out to us at info@jainelibrary.org and engage with us.
Okay. Just a second.
Are you trying the Excel file?
Yeah. So hold on. While we are here. So this was our email ID. I just wanted to share it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you for telling us. It seems like an Excel, new version of Excel is not working with this. So we'll have this resolved. Okay. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. So this is the thing, your feedback or your questions, if you try something and doesn't work, please do reach out to us. It does help us find any broken link or anything else that we have, and we can always fix it and make it available for you guys. So thank you for coming in, everyone. We will end the session with Kamini. Kamini savvajive, savve jiva khamantu me, mitti me sarvabhuveshu, vairam majjana ke nahi. Thank you. Jai Jinendra.
Thank you. Jai Jinendra, everyone.